Hey everybody, Eric in the Rose Garden today. Haven't done a video for a couple days, been pretty busy at work, and luckily everything is going pretty well in the garden. On a lot of our videos we mentioned how hot it's been this year in eastern North Carolina. The bigger thing has been an extreme drought. I just took a drive around some of our areas yesterday and we had a lot of damage to corn crops, really not looking that good. We finally did see some rain. You can really tell by the grass itself. We have a sprinkler system, but nothing beats natural rainwater. So things are greening up. You may remember one of our videos from about a week or two ago. We planted a new bed with these Dublin bays and we pine strawed it in. Still battling the weeds, but things are looking pretty good. I was able to edge this garden by hand and that garden, and I've been pretty happy with spraying the Roundup. That's kept the weeds at bay. You can see it did take about 3-4 days to notice anything, and then I think, like the bottle says, a complete kill at a week. So it's hard to see against the backdrop of the pine straw, but this weed is a goner. You can see other ones that I've sprayed are still kind of hanging tough, so I may weed whack that and do some pulling of the weeds that are real close. But overall, pretty happy. And again, this dead stuff you can see down toward the bottom, that's where we did have a lot of weeds. Again, hard to see with the backdrop of the brown pine straw. This is one of the newer plantings. It died during Hurricane Florence. That is St. Patrick, a nice yellow rose with a greenish hint or hue to it. So overall, things are looking pretty good in the garden. Still doing some weeding. You can see the edge of these beds sprayed Roundup so that they don't have as many weeds. And the big thing this week, edging the beds. So it took some time to do this, but trying to keep the weeds at bay. Once we get by this flush, we are into what, I guess, past the first week of August. I'll start thinking about cutting these back just a little bit and prepare for the rose shows. The reason for that, that's Hot Princess right there. That's almost 7 feet tall. Same thing with Veterans Honor. Tremendous amount of blooms on Gemini and Randy Scott. So these things are kicking butt despite the heat and the dry weather. That drip irrigation is really doing well. And you can see the smaller roses are ones I planted about a month ago. So overall, pretty happy in the garden. Trying to do a few minutes here and there each evening when it's cooler. Those tasks include hand pulling the crabgrass, which is right near the bush. I don't want to spray that. And then just hitting up these areas in between the beds with the Roundup. And you can see this one is completely weed free. So it's working. I just have to stay diligent at it and stay on top of it. So that's it for an update. I'm thinking if I get the beds, the rest of the bed's edge, you can see that one, look how sharp that definition is with that edging. If I'm able to do the other ones today and then cut the grass, I may throw down some more pine straw because it breaks down pretty quickly. You can see some bare spots from what I did in the spring. So that's an update. As always, I appreciate anybody that likes the channel. Feel free to share it so we can build our base and share what we're growing in the garden. And for us, that's roses. Hope everybody has a good day, and it's a Friday, so enjoy your weekend. Take care, everybody.